Sandcastle Hassle is the fifth Toon Marooned from the Looney Tunes Webtoons series, and I really enjoyed this one. It was really good fun. The characters are actually paired off in this one, which I thought was a really nice concept to have them actually working together, and we see them trying to construct the best sandcastle, and whoever constructs the best one gets a prize. And I won't say what the prize is, I won't give it away, but I thought it worked quite well. They weren't going down the immunity route with this one, which I thought was an interesting concept. I don't know if that's going to continue, but I liked the immunity as a prize. But what we got here was still interesting, and I will say the sandcastle that won is not the one that I predicted would win, but it was fun to see them all being constructed, really well animated. And then, of course, we have the vote. And I had predicted who would be voted off, and I was wrong. But I will say that who was voted off makes sense. I'm slightly surprised they voted off this character, but at the same time, I guess all but one have to go at some point. So I'm really excited to see what happens going forward. I'm really emotionally invested in this. I cannot wait to see who wins. I'm very, very keen to find out. I will say there is one character who I thought would have been voted off a long time ago. Actually, I will say now with a spoiler warning who that character is and why I think they would have been voted off before. So if anybody shares this sentiment, please let me know. I have nothing else to say about this particular episode, Sandcastle Hassle, other than the fact it's a delight, very well animated, not completely predictable, and a pretty decent halfway point in Toon Marooned. So, spoiler from now, the character who I think should have been voted off, not because I don't like them, because I actually very much do, but because of reasons I'll explain in a moment, is Tweety. Because Tweety just hasn't contributed very much at all. Tweety hasn't really had any comedy in this. Tweety just might as well have not been in this, to be perfectly honest. I'm glad Tweety is in this because I love the character, and we do get some moments with Sylvester that work quite well, but as a character alone, Tweety just hasn't been that interesting. I'd be very, very, very surprised if Tweety won. And I guess since I've said a spoiler warning, I will give my predictions now for who I think will win, as I don't think I've mentioned this yet. I actually don't know who I think will win, but I think Daffy will come second. Because I think it'll be too obvious for Daffy to win. As I feel like Daffy is a lot of people's favourite character, maybe second to Bugs. Having Daffy win would be a bit too obvious. I think maybe, I don't know, I genuinely don't know who will win, but I'm keen to find out. And as Sandcastle Hassle shows, these episodes are tremendous fun, and I'm definitely invested in this series.